I was living with my mom and her boyfriend, and it was just a really abusive environment. Like, the cops were there a lot. I felt afraid to tell my son's dad that I was expecting again. So I really just went into like this dark place of isolation for like a week. Like, abortion goes against my personal values, my personal faith, but I found myself in this position where I was trying to tell myself, like, God will understand. I even went through a period of like being angry with God, became like a different person, and my son's dad and I were fighting like crazy. And it was because I'm holding back all of this and I'm not saying anything because part of me is like, if I don't tell anybody, then if I have an abortion, I can get over it. But it just got to a point where I was so tense and on edge that I just exploded, and I told him, like, I'm pregnant. That's what's going on. Like, that's why I'm acting different. Immediately he was like, we shouldn't have this baby. Him and his family started to just pressure me. I went to Planned Parenthood. My son's dad waited in the car with our firstborn, and being in there was like incredibly hard for me. I was crying the entire time that I'm talking to the nurse, and she's telling me, you're only 5 weeks. If I don't do this now, like, I won't ever, and I just need to get it over with. After I took the pill, I immediately felt overcame with regret. Like, the strongest wave of like, that was not the right decision. That's when I was just like, I know that there are pregnancy resource centers that will help with the reversal. And I called up the first one that I had Googled, and I called and was like, I just took this pill 30 minutes ago. I made the wrong decision. I don't want to do this. They worked like really quickly. Within like 30 minutes, I was on my way to go get the progesterone to start to try to battle the abortion pill. After I had got back from the pregnancy center, I didn't tell him where I went. I didn't really actually even speak to him. I felt just so angry still. He essentially was just like, if you're not gonna finish the procedure, like, I don't want to be forced into this, and if I have to be absent from both their lives, then I'll be absent. Then I found myself almost back at square one, because now I'm like, well, now I just lost that support. I ended up going back, taking the pill again, and then the second that I took it, I made myself throw it up in the parking lot, because I was like, I just can't do this. And no matter what, this isn't right. Like, I cannot go through with this. So a few days later, I started to have like symptoms of what I thought was an abortion, and I went through like the worst guilt I've ever felt. And so that's when I came to alternatives. I had an ultrasound performed there, and lo and behold, my 15-week healthy baby was in there. As soon as I saw that that baby had survived and was still there, like, like, I just felt like my baby was such a fighter, like it was meant to be here. Sorry. A couple of days later, my patient advocate, Nicole, reached out to me just to check on me and see how things were doing. And I was telling her, like, I'm honestly still in the same position. I don't have a place for us. Like, I don't really know where we're gonna go. And the entire staff all chipped in to actually fund a hotel stay for me and my babies. And that was, I think, just like the biggest relief for me, because I was in this place of like, we're in our car all day and I don't have a plan for tonight. And so she was like, well, we're gonna provide this for you. I can talk about God with the staff there. I love that I can pray with them. I love knowing that me and my babies are being kept in prayer by the staff. That matters to me. Like, that is a comfort in itself, of knowing like this person is praying for us. The doctor's appointments, the ultrasounds, the diapers, clothes, toys for my son, like books, like wipes, all of that makes a difference. I cannot thank you guys enough. I truly can't, because that was a safety net for me, and I didn't know where else to go. I truly feel like I had the support of alternatives.